Before I encountered Jesus, I lived to work, spending up to 7 days at a time out on the road. When I did get home, I was asleep, didn't have much time for Joyce and the kids. I didn't believe that there was any greater power planning my life out for me. I thought it was just all me. I was doing it on my own.
I guess it was quite lonely. As Nick said, he was out a lot, and then the children come along, and I think that made it harder because I had 2 children under 2, and I had to care for them on my own. And especially after I had Ellie, I had a postpartum hemorrhage. I was really ill and actually nearly lost my life. And I then suffered from PTSD and postnatal psychosis. I guess it started instantly, but without us knowing.
Yeah.
I think it started off first, I used to beg Nick, please don't go, please don't leave me. It was because I was scared of dying and I was scared my daughter was going to be left on her own. And then it got to the point where I then couldn't drive the car. I couldn't go out because there was risks in everything I did. I drove the car, I could have a car crash. If I walked down the road, I was going to get hit by a bus. And then it turned to stuff I focused on everything inside. I had to turn all the switches off and make sure the gas was off and make sure the doors were locked so no one could break it. Everything that I could eliminate that could cause danger to our family, I would. I had to be in control.
With Joyce's PTSD, I'd get a phone call. I used to do recovery. We used to do quite dangerous work, live lane in the motorway, things like that. So I'd be underneath a lorry. I'd get back in the cab, have 15, 20 missed calls on my phone. Call Joyce up, what's wrong? There's a plane over the top, it's going to crash on the house. And it took probably when we moved to Eastbourne for us to actually realise that
God literally pinpointed that I really was sick.
Yeah.
I really needed help.
Neither of us could see it, could we? We both buried our heads.
It went on for about 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
My nan was at the time, she was dying of COPD. So we came down to look after my nan.
Yeah,
I think that was it. I think that was, we bumped into someone, we got talking to neighbours.
Stephen Burney.
Yeah.
Bumped into Stephen Burney, didn't we?
They was our neighbours, and I remember them inviting me in for a cup of tea. Nick was at work and they invited me in for a cup of tea. And I can remember Bernie saying to me, we're Christians, and my first thing was, no you're not. You don't look like a Christian. I don't know what a Christian looks like, but they
you're
didn't
not
look
it.
like, yeah. We came out of curiosity, yeah. We came with our neighbours. We came out of curiosity, and I can always remember our first day, and Faye was singing, and I just cried. I just instantly cried, and then I loved it, and then I wanted to come again, and we came the following Sunday, and I just cried again. And I think we'd only been coming about a month, and I knew instantly I was home. I was loved, and I was wanted, and I was needed as well. And I think within a month, I'd been the centre of attention, but I remember going straight up to the front and saying to Belinda, that's it, I want to give my life. I just want to do it.
I came not expecting to find God, no answers. Because like I say, it's just stuff that happens, there's no plan there. So I wasn't expecting to find God. I came purely to support Joyce because I thought, well, if this is what Joyce needs, then I'll support her. I'll come every Sunday, I'll sit there, I'll sing the songs. Doesn't mean I have to believe in it all. And literally was it a week or 2 weeks after you, I went up to Graham.
Yeah. A couple of weeks after.
And said, I'm ready to give my life over to Jesus because everything makes sense, absolutely everything. And looking back, I can see that literally every decision we've made in the 13 years we've been together has been leading us to Kings and Eastbourne, has been leading us here. And it's scary sometimes looking at it, working it out.
Yeah, when
how
you look
angry
back.
we got when you didn't get into university.
There were so many unanswered questions. I really thought.
Even them passing,
Yeah.
everything, so many questions like, why has this happened? And it's because it's God's plan, and it's all falling, slowly falling into place.
We're exactly where we need to be. Since meeting Jesus, I know we're safe and that we're secure and that we're not lonely anymore. If Nick is out working, I know I've always got Jesus with me now. So that's it. He's conquered my loneliness, he's conquered my PTSD, he's conquered my postnatal psychosis, and he's made me a better parent, I think. He's made me, because I understand the love he feels for me, I get to pass it on to my kids too.